Hello, everybody. So this is right outside of work. Just locked up, closed the gate, and set the alarm. So Jessa just showed me this thing called the WISE certification, and it looks like it was put together by some of the CTIA people. If you go to my channel and you just search CTIA Right to Repair, you'll find everything you need to know there. One of the questions on the test that Jessa showed me, it looked like something along the lines of, if a customer gives you a phone that doesn't have the latest operating system, do you update it? And apparently you're supposed to update it. Which I thought was hysterical. Like 90% of the phones that we get for data recovery are go along the lines of, tried to update the OS, now it doesn't work anymore, it's dead. My data's gone! Oh my god, this is terrible. It's for some sort of, I forget the name of the conference, it's like couch something, couch surf, couch whatever. But apparently some of the CTIA people are involved. I want to look this up when I get home because I just got off the phone with Jessa before leaving to hear about this. It looks like some people are looking to, cash in on that certification money train. Like, CompT is not going to be the only one selling a useless bullshit certification that doesn't make you any money or teach you anything useful anymore, apparently. Don't you ride in the right? Incorrect. The right is not the bike lane. So this is a bike lane. So let me show you. There. Watch. Watch this. So see this over here? That is the bike lane. So that's what, the right is the car lane. Technically, I usually do ride in the car lane. I think it's only fair that I do. If I have the capability to go fast, riding in the bike lane with other people that are pedaling is kind of a douchebag thing to do. So I try to avoid that when it makes sense to. But this is completely empty, so it doesn't make much difference to me. Like, as you can see, the city is completely empty. This is 23rd Street and 7th Avenue, usually a very populated area, and there's nobody here. There's nobody here. There's nothing. Over there you can see what I believe is an arrow. Actually, no, it's not an arrow. That looks like a mid-drive rather than a hub. That's an electric bike over there, but that thing's going to be... If it is an arrow, it's going to be very slow. Man. The really good optical image stabilization on the LG G8, it really doesn't do justice to how bad the roads are in this city. The roads look a lot less shitty than they actually are. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. A lot of people have been asking, why won't you make a certification? And I don't really know how to make a certification. I don't know how to make a certification to where I can, it would be worth your money to post on your wall and say, for $50 or so, whatever, this place certified me. But this concept of people from CTIA being involved in it, to me, is such a fucking joke. It's like, what was Michelle something? I forget her full names. Michelle something was involved. It's like, you don't fix cell phones. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Why would I pay you to look like someone that knows how? Why would I pay you for the certification that I'm good enough at this job, or that I deserve to get a job, or that I deserve or have earned customer business? Like, that's insanity. That's crazy. I did a video on that a few years ago, actually. Somebody for CTIA. Oh, we got 3 minutes, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And I can make my turn. All right. Woo-hoo. Michelle James, that's the one. I remember, that was the one when I was talking about it being an anti-repair conference 2 years ago. Michelle James. Oh, can we make it? Can we make the light? No, we can't. Oh, my balls. Fuck. Lame. Oh, almost made it. That person to my left looks like they are about to pass out. He is not firing on all cylinders. Beauty of New York City, folks. Beauty of New York City. Yeah. He looks wasted. Poor bastard. I remember one time about 4 or 5 years ago when I actually like walked up to someone like that and like, you know, you okay? You need anything? Guy tries to punch me, so I kind of learned my lesson. It's like once that happens for the 9th or 10th time, you start to understand why people from New York are very not exactly like open, giving, polite, and because I used to wonder like how do people just walk past that and not care and not do anything? That's crazy. They're human. Yeah, after like the 4th or 5th time that you try to do something and you almost get assaulted, it's like, you know what? Maybe I'll just mind my business. It still fucks me up to see that though. Yeah, what do we got here? This is 5th Avenue. Chase Bank. You may have noticed that there was a Chase Bank just a few blocks ago, but there's always a Chase Bank. This is Manhattan. Land of Chase and Starbucks. Alright, I have actual cars behind me, so they're gonna get pissed if I go slow, so I gotta go at the speed of a car. 3 seconds, what the hell? The other light just turned green. Oh, that's bullshit. Hey, that's what the fuck? Am I supposed to get anywhere? Hey. Broadway. Let's ride down Broadway. Damn, it's so crazy that this is empty. I had one of my first dates that actually went well at the Cosi that used to be there that is now a Santander. Memories. I have so many memories in this city that are now luxury condos or a fucking bank. Sad. Not the city that I used to know. Alright. Let's gun it here. Get going. This wind is ridiculous. Like it's making me deaf how loud this wind is. My mask is just about to fall off my face. Jesus Christ. Alright. I would never do this if the street wasn't entirely empty, but it is. I just look behind me and there's literally no cars in any direction. Look at this. This is East Houston Street right here. This is usually Party City. Like all the underage kids with their fake IDs are gonna come here to go to restaurants and bars and drink and do stupid things together. It's all empty. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh God, my nuts. I really gotta fix my bike with the fat tires. Because I go over a bump with that, it's like you feel it, but it's like, oh, it's a little bump. You go over a bump with this and it's like your balls are just jolted off your body. I mean, this has a suspension, but it's a joke. It's a very shallow suspension. Look behind again. I'm not looking behind me. Oh God. Can Lewis read chat while riding? No, he can't. I telekinetically absorb it. That can't be good for fatherhood. Oh yeah. Well, you know, it's nature's way of keeping nut jobs from having children, you know? The way you keep... So it's green there and red here. I don't know. I kind of see it green both ways. Oh, there's some people screaming in the middle of the street over there. Check it out. This is some straight up, this is some vintage New York right here. You know what? I'm just going to stay away from that mess right now. How about that? I'm going to stay away from that. It's not much to be gained from eavesdropping there. Maybe a shank to the head. Ah! How dare you! A car just went faster than me! Ridiculous! Insane! See, I don't drive on the road there because I do take the Williamsburg bike path. People go 60 to 70 miles an hour over the Williamsburg Bridge, and I'm not trying to fuck with that on a bicycle. I'm sure if I really tried, I could rev this shit up to 60 or 70 miles an hour if I got a different battery pack, but that's next world. All right. Bridge right here. All right, 1, 2, go. Let's see. I have this song stuck in my head, this like European pop song, Nana in My Dreams. It's very annoying and catchy. Ah! Bike lane! I need to get a horn. My other bike has a horn, this one doesn't, so that when there's little kids with large hats in the bike lane, I gotta get something that scares them, so that they know not to be in the bike lane. The walking lane is to the right. GTFO my way! Alright. Alright. You have to go very slow around this one point here, because if you're not... See, the walking side is on the right, the biking side is on the left. I always have to go slow at that point, because there'll be somebody walking instead of biking, and they'll be right out of view. And it's a good thing I did, because if I didn't, I would have smashed right into those two people. Let's see what a nice guy I am. I'm a nice guy. You don't do that. No, but seriously, look up this WISE certification from CTIA. And they're like, it's fucking hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. I can't wait to go over this thing with Jessica. Like, she was reading me questions over the phone, and I was about to fall out of my chair laughing. It was so ridiculous. gotta slow down as you're turning over here. There's always be some jackass walking in the bike section really slow. Right in the blind spot. There. And it's clear, so we can go. How fast can we go? How fast do you want me to go? I will make you remember this. You will be so scared that you will never walk on the bike side of the bridge again. Never! You will learn your lesson. Alright. I am not speeding. Speeding is relative, like the word essential. The word essential is very subjective. So for instance, gyms are not considered essential. But if you're Mayor de Blasio, then they are. Rules for thee and not for me. Vroom. Oh no, red light! Oh no! Went too slow. Too slow. That's what I get for listening to the other one. Can't speed in a bicycle, damn straight. What is the speed limit on a pedal bicycle? Exactly. Why are you riding at night? Because this is the time that I usually leave work almost every single day that I choose to work, because I'm a workaholic lunatic and I don't have a life. So there's that. Government unessential. Oh, don't get me started. Take this same old path as usual or a different one? I'll take this path. Same old path as usual. Through minivan land. Minivan land is home to the jaywalker. But the jaywalker with balls. So I'm gonna go slow in this section. This is the jaywalker with balls, as I like to call it. See that jaywalker with balls over there? Because the light's green and they're crossing the middle of the street? That jaywalker with balls is a stroller. He don't give a fuck. People with strollers that jaywalk, that's genuine balls right there. I mean, like, balls by the literal definition of balls. Like, if my kids die, I have enough sperm to just produce new ones. I'm that potent. Man. My parents were really... My mother was really protective. I think it was one of those things where if you only have one kid, you're really protective of them. My dad wasn't that way at all. Let's... the avenue. Let's do this! Why did I do that? Why do I always miss the stamped manhole covers? Son of a bitch. I am not potent. This is why if I have kids, I will not jaywalk with them. Because I probably would be lucky to have one. Definitely wouldn't be able to have another. The way I've treated my balls on this bike over the past 2 years. Thank you, Ryan McCardle. I appreciate it. Right to repair was found in the school library. That's awesome. Stop spamming me, master of everything. Incorrect, Ed Jean. Incorrect. Those two were both unpaid. You salty, salty mofo. I read the comments that show up when I'm at a red light. Smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. Reporting you for avoiding quarantine. Mofo, I'm essential. I'm leaving work to return home from my essentialness. My business is more essential than de Blasio going to the fucking gym, I can tell you that much. Don't get me started on my local politicians being pieces of shit. Because I will extend this bike ride by 30 miles and never make it home. Ugh. Report me to the Gestapo if you must. The gentleman to my right seems unhappy that we're going the speed limit. But that's okay. He's an Uber. They are never happy with people that go the speed limit. Fine. I will go faster if the gentleman in front of me also goes faster. On Nostrand Avenue? Huh. Hello to the person that lives on Nostrand. So much shifting. There's a lot of work that you have to do if you have 10. Like, in order to keep up with cars in the road with, a semi-shittily built, there's really a lot of work that you got to do. You have to be thinking all the time about your gears. Too high a gear, acceleration slow, it destroys pinion, destroys nylon gear. Once you lower gear, not enough top speed. So I'm like constantly shifting. But that's part of the fun here. Like, it keeps you engaged with the road. I can't imagine a system where this does this for me. Like, I really understand and respect now why it is that people have this admiration for manual transmission versus automatic in cars, because you actually, it turns it into a game, like actually involved with what you're doing. It's too easy to not pay attention to the road if it was a hub motor and all I did is press one button and it just, bam, it goes, you know? That's what I like about this. Even though this, like, it doesn't make as much sense to have a mid-drive because the shit breaks down a lot more often. Like, you have to worry about cassette wear and chain wear and chain getting stuck and derailleur getting fucked up and alignment and blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. But there's something really fun. There's something fun about manual, you know? Like, it's a meditative state, because the thing is, there's a lot of work required to actually, if there's cars that are going on a road at 40 miles an hour or 45 miles an hour in different areas, or where they actually do go that fast, and I'm on this little, you know, fucking piece of crap bike, to get this to be anywhere near effective, or where I can actually use it in the road without cars flipping me off for being too slow, there's a constant concentration required to make that work. And it really does, it really is kind of fun. Like, it adds to the fun of driving. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll learn how to actually drive, but if I do, I'll probably get a manual. Alright, I'm going to ride around a little bit, then go home. I will see you all later. Thank you so much for joining me on this lovely little ride around the city, and see you later.